Hi, it's Terry with another Stampin' Hair stamping project, and today I want to show you how to make this card. It's in the Stampin' Up 2012 holiday catalog. It's on page 7, and it uses many of the items on this page. We're going to use the holiday frame embossing folder and this stamp set down here, the Joyous Celebrations. And this is what it's going to look like. This is what I've done earlier. You can see a lot of glitter on it. Very cute. So the first thing I'm going to do is do the embossing. This is the holiday frame. And I have a piece of white cardstock, cut it 3 7/8 by 5 1/4. And I'll put my paper in here, center it, and run it through the Big Shot. Embossed piece of white cardstock, and it actually does have an up and a down. I don't know if you can see this. Up here, well, down here is a little Christmas tree, and so when it's in this position, the Christmas tree is at the bottom. And what I'm going to start with is use some of this silver dazzling details. And I learned this from one of my stamp club members. When we made this card, instead of doing the individual swirls, she just made a circle like this and then took her finger and rubbed the dazzling details around, and it gets into the crevices and it makes it sparkly all the way around. And I just like that idea, so I have copied it for my own. There you go. So we're going to let that dry for a minute, and I'm going to do some stamping now. So I'm using Real Red, and this is the oval from the stamp set, Joyous Celebrations. I'm going to ink this up. And I'm going to use Gumball Green ink to put a little sprig of holly in that center of this oval. There we go. And the other thing I need to do is with the red is to stamp a bow. And here's, so with the Real Red, it's a little tiny bow, and I'm going to cut this out later. And I want to stamp my greeting, and I have a piece of cardstock. It's cut 2 1/2 by 5 8, and it's going to be a greeting from that Joyous Celebrations. It says "Sending Christmas Wishes," and this is stamped with Early Espresso. And that's all the stamping that is on this card. So let's do some punching, and then put the card together. So these are Real Red cardstock, cut at 3/4 inch by 5 1/4, and I'm using the ribbon edged punch, border punch. We got our 2 ribbon punches there. I'm going to punch out, I'm going to punch the oval. This is the extra large oval punch. There we go. Cut out this little bow. The part that we did earlier, put the dazzling detail silver on that. And I'm going to, here my border punch, just let it peek out a little bit to get a nice scallop edge. I'll just run some of that down. Just want that little bit of scallop edge to peek out on the side. down on our card base, which is a piece of gumball green, cut at 8.5 by 5.5 and folded in half. And just my snail. And remember what I said about the tree being at the bottom. So I'll turn this around and get it lined up properly. And I put dimensionals behind this. Pop it up a little bit and right into the center of this embossing frame. And I'm going to cut a little piece off the edge of my dimensionals to put behind this bow. There we go. And that gets right here at the top over the mistletoe. Put dimensionals behind my banner here, right across the center oval. Enjoyed watching this video. If you have any questions, please drop me an email. My contact information is located on my blog, stampinghare.blogspot.com. Thanks for watching.